Hi everyone, it's Christine again with the DIY Family, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a quick, easy peach crisp. This is a recipe that kind of goes back to the Pennsylvania Dutch side of my family. So it's real easy. The only ingredients you're going to need is 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 1 stick of butter that's softened and at room temperature, and then 2 cans of the 29-ounce, the larger can peaches, and you want to go ahead and put them in a colander and get them to start draining while you're doing this. Then you're just going to need a dish to put them into the oven. I usually do this in a 9x12, but our daughter has company coming and she wanted it in this one. So we're just going to go ahead and start putting everything in our mixing bowl, the flour, the sugar, and the butter. This is a really good recipe to do with kids. Get their hands in here and get them all mixing this up for you by hand. They really get a kick out of this. So really what you want to do is just kind of smash it all together until it starts to come together. This might take a minute. Just kind of mix it all in. So while I'm doing this, later today, Steve is going to be doing a video on how to fix a drippy faucet. That video request came to us from Jan, who is out in Georgia. So Jan, we thank you for that request. We're also going to be working on a new blanket that I'm making for our granddaughter, who's going to be she'll be a month old here on Sunday. If you have one of those pastry cutter things, that works really good for this too. I've already gone ahead and preset the oven to 350 bake so that it can start preheating. So you just want to kind of smash this all together. Now what happens is this comes out of it tastes like a shortbread. The peach juices kind of get up in there into this while it's baking, and well, you'll see when you try it. And it's a really easy recipe if you have company coming over for a barbecue, or a great recipe to make ahead and take camping, or if you have a potluck to go to. This is always a huge hit. It's also really good with like canned cherry pie filling, or even if you just have sour cherries, you could put those in there. The only thing, if you're using any pie filling, is I do drain it a little bit better than the peaches, and I kind of rinse it off because that stuff has that really thick syrup in it. I also went ahead and I took a little bit of cooking spray, and I didn't spray the bottom of the dish. I just sprayed around the very kind of edge, the top, where the crumble is going to kind of sit up on. And you can see it's starting to come together. It starts to looking like, I guess they call it pea-sized sand or something, is what true cooks and bakers call this, because those of you that know me and are getting to know us through our DIY Family channel know that I am not very good in the kitchen. So this is something that if even I can do, you can do it too. So you just kind of get it all smushed together really good. And it'll start sticking to itself. You can also double this if you have a bigger party that you're going to and you want to make a bigger dish of it, or if you want more of the crumble on top, if you want a thicker layer of the crisp, you can always just double it. You just always do, then you would just do the 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, and 2 sticks of butter. So no matter what ratio you do, it's always equal parts. But it's not 1 cup of butter, it's 1 stick to the cups of sugar and flour. I made that mistake one time and it came out a little gooey. Okay, so there we have it. It's all kind of, you can see how it's turned into kind of like a sandy kind of gravel that's now it's like sticking to itself, and that's going to really come together in the oven. So then we're going to take our peaches that have drained, and this is really easy. Just go ahead and put those in the bottom. And my hands are clean, but because I want to make sure that this is sticking really well together, I don't typically like to do this. This is where the kids come in and have fun. But see how it's forming the balls? So you just go ahead and throw that up on top of your peaches. Like I said, this is super easy. And it's really good. I have to watch the kids when they were growing up, because when I would make this, I'd catch them eating it in the middle of the night at the refrigerator, or they'd get up and have it for breakfast. You could also do this with apples and have it over ice cream if you wanted. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven now for an hour. It's about an hour. Then we're going to go ahead and stop the video. We'll be back when it's done, and we'll show you how our peach crisp turned out. We'll see you then. It's been about an hour and 10 minutes. It's a little bit more humid and muggy out today, so I don't know if that's what's taking a little bit longer, but it's about ready to take out. Now, when you make it in a 9 by 13, it obviously makes a little bit more, but here's how it turns out. The peach juice will kind of settle back down in there, and in a 9 by 13 it doesn't come up that much, but it's still going to taste just as wonderful as it always does, I'm sure. So I hope that you try our new recipe. We'd love to hear how it turned out for you. Let us know how your family liked it. Again, if you have any challenges or any videos that you'd like to see our family do for you, just find us at the blog at thediyfamily.blogspot.com, or find us on Facebook at The DIY Family. Until next time, have a great day.